Hello, everyone, and welcome to another turn resolution. We're in the Pacific, Admiral's Edition. Ooh, Bassane is captured, or Bassine. I don't even know if either one of those are correct, honestly. We're here on October 23, 1942, and seeing what's going to happen today. Now, the Tautog fires, and of course, we got a Mark 14 dud. Okay. The sunfish, oh, success. We got an actual Mark 14 into the Taiyan Maru. We'll see how that. It didn't sink anyway, not yet. See how that plays out. All right. So a night raid here on Darwin. He does get a 250. Wow, that's pretty strong. One bomb hit does look like a lot of damage. Um, Not sure where my flak is. Anyway, moving on. The Helen is bombing Rangoon. We do get flak into one of them, destroying it. We do damage another one. All right. That was right there was B-17Ds moving around trying to get into Darwin. We do have a raid supposed to, I think, go off to Bula, hit the oil fields today. See if it goes. All right, Sunfish, come on, let's do another one. This time he misses. Now, would it have been a dud anyway? I don't know. We'll never know. Okay, the Gato. All right, still nothing there. All right, I-19. Let's see. Come on, PC-579. Let's get some depth charges into her. Okay, I'm not seeing anything right now. Um, okay. All right, these are our Tojo sweeping our 2nd British Infantry. I guess that's a 16th Brigade because that's also in this hex, but yeah, I believe they're moving on to other direction. Okay, so these are bombings of our poor Chinese troops. It's not gonna now, it's even though it's severe storms, I guess the terrain here is such that they can still get into our guys. All right, this is bombing again the troops that are in this jungle. Let's see how it goes. He's escorting with nades. 11 damage sallies. We got pretty decent anti-aircraft fire coming up here, especially when he's flying at 8,000 feet. Those Bofors are just tearing them up. Yeah, that's, man, destroyed by flak. One of them, at least one of them. We do lose a non-combat squad, though. Okay. All right, we got Helen's hitting the ground troops. Yep. Okay, Buna started building up to be too much damage reduction, clearing, so we had to hit it again. See if see how much impact this makes for future raid, the need to raid again in the future. Here's our raid at Bula for the oil fields here. We do get 3 at least. I don't know if this can have fog of war, but hopefully that does some decent damage, so he can't take advantage of the oil resources there, or he'll have to repair it. Still trying to get into his port here. Keep him working on damage reduction instead of fort building. We are bombing ground troops at Port Moresby, though. One of the things I'm thinking of is might as well soften that up so when we're ready to invade, it'll be a slightly easier time. Supposed to have something going in the Burma theater. Yeah. All right. 10 Hurricane 2Bs out of Akyab. Okay. Yeah, we get shredded here. I don't know the actual number, but 1-0 here. Okay. Port Moresby, more ground troops hit. All right, now this is 5 against a bunch. Let's see how this second wave goes. Man, 5. All right, this one is 0-0. Okay. I have sweeps coming from all here, here, as well as here. Only 2 from here came in, and now the bombers come in from here. So only Akyab sent. These guys are gonna just be shredded. Man, let's get every last one of them, all 15. Of course, we did nothing to him. Man, this is one of those moments that it's like if the sweeps don't go, you would hope your bomber forces are told, okay, call it off. I don't know how those things work like in real life. If once they're sent, they go. Like, hey, we're supposed to get in there and do this, so we can't back out now and then get shredded, or how that works. All right. Supposedly no Japanese losses. We do lose. We take some damages. Yeah, that's not ideal. I think that's probably goes without saying. All right, come on, come on. Another dud. And this is shallow waters. Let's see. Get out of there. All right, so at least, I mean, a tanker, man, that would have been nice. All right, Wen Chao. Um, here's that shock attack in by at Ningxia. Okay, 1-1. He does reduce fortifications to 0. We do take a little damage. Now I don't know if he's going to take this base, but I've got a core coming, but it's still too many hexes away to help. Alright, so our counter battery, we do a little bit of damage to his troops. We're bombarding, of course, that Tungu like we do, and also just east of it. Alright, I guess that's it. I'm going to show the air losses and ship losses for briefly, and then we'll jump right into the 24th. Alright, this is abysmal. 22 on our side. 15 of these are those Blenheims. On his side, 13. So, could be a lot. If we didn't lose these 15, it would have been only 7 to 13. Oh well. I mean, it still, we still lose 22, so it is what it is. All right. What did he lose? 3 Tojos, all the ops, because we did not shoot one of them down. Sally's, we did get one flak, probably right here in Burma, 2 to ops. Helen's 2 to flak, maybe both at Rangoon. Zeros, he's got a couple of ops, probably capping Shortlands and Babs Betty. All right. We already know this. This is terrible. We lose 5 Hurricane 2Bs versus his 3. 2 in air-to-air combat, and then 3 from ops, just like his 3. 1 Skytrain, 1 Catalina. This would not be too terrible. I mean, I don't like 5 to 3 in air-to-air, but let's check this out. 14 pilots just erased from the board. You can't keep that up for long. Ship sunk. So nothing last turn. Let's take a look at some recent stuff. No, nothing stands out here. I hope this is true, this I-35. But we'll see. Been wrong before. Anyway, this is the area that is the most concerning at this moment. I guess let's see how it goes. You can see the pip here. We're moving up here. We're going to take away the supply path up this way. Now he still has supply between these two, so he can get it up into the mountains here and then ship it in. But otherwise, otherwise he'll get no supply into this base. Anyway, that's that.
Okay, welcome back. October 24, 1942. Another base there in the Dutch East Indies. He's wrapping that campaign up, but I see that it possible. Well, it did flip over. It's possibly has nothing there even, just proximity, you know. All right, the PC 579, and then AM's the Minesweeper Skylark. They're both here in the by Indeni. No, yeah, that's right. Um, okay, well, at least we didn't sink, right? Since that happens to be a thing of ours. Alright, a night raid. I'm bombing and nothing comes of it. Heavy rain. He got our attention, we got his. Alright, so he's attacking us here at Rangoon with some Helens. Let's get through this. The heavy rain helps. We do damage. These are probably from flak though, because our P40s aren't going to do that. Alright, flak. Oh, so we destroyed one with fighter, that's right, because I remember seeing 8 and then 7 bombed, and then 1 gets destroyed. So he's losing these things from fighters and from flak. Yeah, we didn't get anything in that time. Let's see if we can shoot one down. Nope, just some damage. Hey, got some movement of planes there by Luganville. Okay, this is annoying, but, you know, they don't do much. Seems like he's using more supplies and fuel than we're using. Then he's causing problems for us. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, okay. I even tried to steer around his sub. That's fine. It's an AKL. Maybe we can get some payback. Nope, of course not. Because Mark 14 does. Now this is deep water. If he's using the regular... Yeah, he's not going to get us. We'll just skip that. Oh, so instead... hey, let's not kill the tanker. Let's kill a patrol boat. Excuse me. But... he's down to just the tankers, no escorts. That didn't sink? Okay. Nice. I say that as if it's going to actually happen. Alright, so this is going to be a battle of attrition that just is ongoing. Okay. We'll let this play out a little bit. I don't always show off air to air because it just kind of goes on for a long time. But this might be interesting. 2 C's against Tojo's. Well, not interesting for me anyway. So far, he's getting the best of us. Plus, he's got reinforcements. Wow, look at this. 29-5. Whoa, we got a kill. All right. If I noticed that correctly, I think he had 22 or 23 aircraft left. Let's see how many he has the next wave. These guys come from Mandalay, so therefore it's likely that the rest of the sweeps will be coming in as well. So hopefully we won't be... Okay, 24. So how does he have damaged aircraft, but they come right back? I don't know. I don't understand some of this, but I don't know. Um, come on, P-40s. Okay. Wow, this appears just too even. I'm gonna skip. We got to watch the hurricanes. Let's move on. All right. It seems like it was a bit even, and it looks like this here, 1-to-1. I'm sure it's more than that for both, but there you go. All right. Bombing our ground troops. They don't do anything to our second division, and they even lose a Sally. Probably he's bombing too low, because we got those strong anti-aircraft guns there in that base. I mean, in that in that hex, 7 damaged. Okay. Yeah, this heavy cloud, I mean, it's possible we're doing some disruption or fatigue there, but no casualties. And again, no casualties. Oh, come on. Where are the sweeps? Hey. Maybe that came off okay because our fighters brought his cap up high, and then we could go up underneath with our dive bombers. But here we are clearing out, hopefully, the rest with these hurricanes before we lose a bunch of bombers. Okay. This squadron of Hurricane 2Cs don't seem to be doing as well as the first squadron. Anyway, this could be a while. It looks like nobody... Oh, we just destroyed one. I was just about to say nobody wants to shoot the other down. Or they do, they're just finding it difficult. But yeah, we did shoot one down, damaging another. So I'm gonna knock this out here. Alright, he did bring in more, but it looks like we got the better of him here. I'm not saying this is the exact numbers, but here we go. Some 2Bs. Let's see what we got going on here. Watch this for a little bit. Hey, we immediately come out with damaging a Tojo with our 2Bs. Okay, destroyed one. By the way, while this is going on, I am working on a plan to get some P-38s in the area, and hopefully that'll turn the tide. no guarantee. I don't know enough about that if that guarantees any difference, but we'll certainly give it a go. Hey, we're getting the better of him. Now, is it possible his pilots are worn out and he's stretching them thin and it makes it a bit easier? Because I would imagine these aircraft are pretty good. I mean, from my experience, I've seen them shred my Air Force. So I'm imagining it's either the planes or the pilots or a combination. And so being able to damage them like I've been, is it possible that he's wearing them thin and it's easier to knock them out of the sky? Oh, good. Okay. So the skies are clear of enemy aircraft. We can get in and bomb. Why am I bombing ground forces here? I thought I was... Oh, maybe that's those bombers. These are supposed to bomb the airbase, I think. Yeah. Because I don't want him to build up the forts. Hopefully we knock his forts to 0 when we attack next turn. But right now, I just want to beat up the base so when we attack, if we knock the forts down, he doesn't immediately rebuild them. We are getting, and one of the reasons I'm delaying is because we're going to get an artillery piece and again to bomb the base, and then next turn we will bomb not the base but the ground troops. So it looks like some significant damage to the base and the supply. And we're hitting this base again because, repairs have made it feel a little bit necessary. Alright, so he already has fighters here. I don't know if he does have a base that he's built up here, so it's possible he's putting fighters here to cap. But we can chase these Oscars away. I think I might have lost a B-24 here. Yep. And we get nothing for it. Well, that time we destroy at least 1-0. This is with severe storms. We still get some damage in there, so that's pretty good. Alright, we swept our own path. The bombers swept their own path, but still didn't do very much there. Okay, these small follow-up sweeps, or, well, one at least. Alright, so that was a lot better of a day than, AM segment anyway. than yesterday. All right, so in the PM we do have some. We're going out to do these sweeps still, so I kind of like this because hopefully it means because our pilots are only doing one sweep, but his pilots are still flying cap from the morning. I'm assuming it's the same pilots, and so they might be really exhausted after this. Oh wow, we a significant part of his air unit left. That's pretty cool. We lost a 2B, a hurricane. And he may have gotten, it looks like reinforcements. Alright, I was talking about how these Tojos seem to have unending endurance, but we're starting to see some of them fall away, break off, and withdraw due to, different reasons. And that's interesting because from what I had seen earlier, and it looks like 1-to-1 ratio, from what I saw earlier in the war, when they showed up, is that they would stay in the fight for unless they were shot down, they would stay in the fight like the whole day. But that's not what's happening here. Okay, come on. Don't all leave. Come on. I'm losing them like flies here. Alright. So I think this was a successful day in the air. Wonder how come I didn't get out of there. Whoops. I didn't realize he was attacking from the surface. I thought it was over. Plus, I thought I sent out... Yeah, I sent out some ASW ships to go chase that sub down. What happened to that? I don't know. I'll have to look at the status of that situation. Alright, but in the meantime, I'm just going to move through these bombardments. They're all just kind of, oh, so he's attacking these remnants from up here near Pauto, and they're being pushed back more and more. I'm kind of curious about his supply situation, because with all the attacks and bombardments he's doing, it's got to be a lot of supplies being brought over. Anyway, here's another shock attack. Let's see if we can hold. He did destroy our fortifications. Apparently, we keep building them up as quick as he's destroying them. Okay, I'm gonna walk around the map here and kind of update after we look at the damages, and then we'll talk about a few things with some I don't know how many updates I'll have, and then we'll wrap it up. But yeah, let's see if we got some reinforcements before that. Oh, nice. Those I think are B-24s. Yep, look at these. B-24s. But here's the problem. There's only 2 each, and we only have 3 sitting here available. I'm not probably going to be in a hurry to apply those to those squadrons, because I'm gonna let's see, I think I have these all filled out, and I lost one here, so I'll probably want to replace that one. Keep these stocked up, and then we've got B-24. Well, these are full. That's filled up too. So any extra B-24s, I'm okay putting them here for now. Pardon me. But then I don't know. I might consider these for a moment. Just fill them up with pilots to train, and while I'm waiting for these airframes to build up, then we can fill it out and get going. Let's just see. I'll have to think about that. I just wanted to show you that fortunately we are getting more bomber groups to start with this push in India. Okay, so this should be a good day, and it looks like at a glance it is 13 to 33. Wow. We each had 9 ops losses, but the air-to-air is heavily in our favor. So let's take a look. So 28 to 33. Now, usually this is way over. It's a higher number, but here it's 5 under. Now, where are the 5? Maybe Tojo's. Anyway, I doubt with zeros. I don't think we shot that many down. Let's see, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 22. So there's 6 air-to-air that's off. Because my understanding is it goes by this number, right? Whoops. So if it's 22, then we're off by 7 here. Well, 6. Maybe it's Tojo's. Maybe we really destroyed, essentially, roughly 22 of these Tojos. Oh, total. I'm including ops, I mean. Let's just say roughly. That's pretty good for having a cap of 30. What does he usually bring? 32 or so. Because here we shot down a Lily, and then Flak. Let's see, Sally, we shot down with Flak. I mean, I don't think we shot anything else air-to-air even. I get the couple of Oscars at Buna and a couple of zeros at Shortlands. But, yeah, this might be 16 roughly. 16, 17, whatever that number needs to be. And then maybe one less ops, because this is supposed to be 9 here. So let's say 16 air-to-air, or sorry, 17 air-to-air, 5 ops, something like that. Anyway, this is half of the fighters. 17 here is half of the fighters he had over Tungu, so that's a good day. But yeah, 33 to 13. So out of 13 airframes lost, how many pilots? Whoa! 3 total. 2 may come back. 1 hopefully will heal up and come back. That's amazing. Alright, last turn, we lost a couple of small AKLs. I'm trying to get them into Calcutta. And I'll talk about that in a second. We are in the neighborhood, right in the right neighborhood. So I'm trying to get these AKLs into here. So what do? I saw a sub sitting here. His sub was parked, I think, here, and I guess he either reacted to us appearing, or he moved. He has it on a patrol, and he caught us. And my ASW assets are just parked here. That's okay though. We'll get into the harbor. We only have one left now. We'll get into Calcutta. I've got more coming, by the way. We'll get into Calcutta, and then I'll maybe his sub will move back into a place where we can discover it and counteract it. All right, let's take a look over here because I want to update you on the situation here. All right. Ooh, I was worried he would find this, discover what our intentions are, and potentially react to it. So what's going to happen is this is going to full speed into Tarawa. Hopefully, what that'll mean is it'll get in and have two phases or impulses or whatever the term is, morning and afternoon to unload. And as well, I'm going to remain on station because I'm going to let the flak from these bigger ships also hold off any bombers. But we're going to go also in full speed into Tarawa and transition to bombardment. And I'm always this is on me, of course, but I seem to always be missing my air elements in these groups. So a day recon and a night recon of Tarawa. But actually, I just realized the California air group is, I think, on its way to the area. I'll have to double check. In any case, we've got enough stuff going here. I think escorts bombard is fine because I don't know that I need the it's fine. Is this, I don't know if this is considered an escort. If in any case, I'd love for this guy with these 6-inch guns to fire as well. I'm going to do escorts bombard. We're not going to be of any use if there's surface action later here. I'll turn off escorts bombard. Okay, so my thinking is this is going to bombard too. We've got some destroyers and destroyer minesweepers. These guys, whoops. These escorts aren't, 5-inch guns. And some 4-inch. Anyway, that's the setup, at least for now. I haven't fired off the turn, so anything could still happen. His subs are over here, or at least two of them. We are patrolling this right around Tabataoa. Let me think. I'll think about this. I may send one of these task forces up here as well to keep the riffraff out, or deter or something. Maybe which one has the most fuel? 1260 endurance or 1260 endurance. So identical. Let's just grab this one. And you know what? Let's just make that a patrol. Just pick that hex and stop there and call it a day. Yeah, that's okay, in my opinion. All right. Let's see. That's that. I kind of want to show you we're ready to invade Tarawa several months early. This may be foolhardy, but I've got a division and a half here, and he's got 4,500 troops. Yeah, we're going to bombard. I don't know. Maybe this is foolhardy. I guess we'll find out. I could say ground attack. How far away? See, this is close enough. These two groups could bomb. It's ground attack. Tarawa from 15,000 feet. Set all dive bombers. Maybe. Yeah, that's right. That's good enough. Oh, it's just two bombers. That's hilarious. Okay, sure, why not? We have very low everything on this area. The pilots here. I could get more, and I may just do that. But clearly, we're going to need more aircraft and better pilots. I may still send them. It's two. I don't know if I should use these up or if I'll use them up. Plus, it only pulls 12. We got 45 left. Anyway, that's 2 plus 18. Why not, right? You know what? Never mind. There's no point in showing my hand any as well. So let's just do this. I'm trying to build up the naval bombing. So yeah, we'll go with that. All right, that's enough. Let's see. So nothing more really. I mean, you saw the bombing rate up here. The airfield damage is quite high now, 64. Tulagi is still basically unoperational or unusable by the Japanese. This is, I can't keep it damaged enough, but see, that's a 16, which means it's not 0, which means he can't build fortifications. This is staying pretty high, but we are starting to hit the airfield again because I need to get back up high. And this is basically 100%, more or less. So I'll be shifting the bombers to various targets to keep them busy, and to keep the enemy busy. Now we bombed Kupang, but it was nighttime and the weather was not conducive to a good bombing raid. It's hard to know how much oil we damaged here. I could hit that again, and I might. But I may hit this again. It just depends. All right, moving up the map. We saw a lot of action here. So what's going to happen is, see the damage here is 80. So we refreshed the damage, and now all the bombers are going to come in and hit ground units, because this is going to be a day that everybody goes. See this artillery piece got in here, and now we're going to go and do deliberate attack, and this new artillery piece and this one will bombard, and the rest of the troops will attack. Is it a foolish venture? Probably, because I don't know his fortification levels here, and he does have pretty high AV. But what if he has low supplies? What if he has issues with experience or other malices that allow us to take this thing? That would be pretty amazing. I don't think, no matter what happens, I don't think he's going to wipe us out. So it'll be a matter of, okay, I guess stop and lick our wounds and see what happens next. The British 2nd Division is parked here to block as a blocking unit because I don't want him to come up. If we got into this base, he would just come in and open that hex side. So I don't want that to happen. Let's take a look at this. 31. Ooh, these might be going a little bit slower than I wanted. Okay, so he's going to get in first, this unit, and I think I'm okay with that. Because this is a pretty fresh unit. I think we'll be okay. Shock attack across the river just this very turn, and I think that's okay. Honestly, I'm trying to think. How does shock attack work? Does it automatically shift you into combat mode, or do you take damage? I've done it before, but all of a sudden I'm forgetting how the mechanics of it. Okay. Again, reinforcements are still pouring into Burma from India. These Chindits, the AI likes to send these guys crazy directions. I don't even know if I want to wait for this. Of course, once it gets here, it's going to speedily get over. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. Because otherwise it has to go this long way. And now it'll get to here, and then I can probably bring it, maybe even, well, we'll see what's going to happen with these two hexes. Right now, you can see that we've blocked supplies coming this way. So he may have stockpiled a ton of supplies here, but we certainly have it cut off from future supplies. And yeah, we've got reinforcements halfway to this hex, and we'll try an attack here and see if we can do something, because we're going to be bringing a pretty sizable brigade here. All right, that's Burma. You can see our air units are not that bad right now. Oh, of course, these are on escort mode, but see these? 9 and 10 fatigue, and we have almost all the fighters still parked here. We're missing 2 here, and that's it. We could use some more reinforcements on the P-40s here, but we're not even that. We're only missing 4 aircraft and another one there. And Mandalay, I think we're in good shape. We can keep sweeping and just make him run out of aircraft and pilots. We'll see how it goes. But then China, I'm not an expert. Well, I'm not an expert at this game anyway. But China is kind of complicated to me. But check this out. See? These guys will probably take 2 to 3 more days to get here. And then by then there's no way he's going to be able to take that. This unit just seems to be kind of a pain because he can't force it to surrender. But they're pushing. What I'd like to know, if I was the Allies in doing this, my guys would have 0 supplies. So I mean, do the Japanese have special supply treatments or what? Because they're just going as if they can go forever. So I'm not 100% sure. Plus, my guess is trucks going off-road to supply these guys would use more supply, getting supply to these guys, to where at the end of the day, they're just running, they're drying up. Their supply levels are drying up. Um, it looks like he's trying to bypass us here, and if he does that, I'm probably gonna have to I'll leave this guy to be surrounded, and then these guys will withdraw to. If he gets to this hex here, I'm not even gonna guess. I'm gonna just slide back to here, let him surround and destroy that because that'll just respawn at Chungking. And but after a long fight, and then at least we're I don't want him to get into this hex here behind us. Although it might not hurt, we can still get supplies like this. Yeah. But yeah, we'll just have to see what his plan is. Where's this guy going? Tian Shui. I think we're gonna get this base covered. I'm thinking about changing where this guy's going. I think I might send him to Kung Chang. So that's something because I don't want him to take this base and yeah. Anyway. All right. So I also could pull back even more guys up the road. Um, I don't know. Anyway, China's an enigma. Part of it is I have no recon, so I have no idea what he's got up here. Ooh, I just thought of something, but I do have an air base here with some supplies, not a ton, but also aviation support of 42. So I can get some bombers up here and hit. Well, I don't know if he's brought. He could easily get fighters here, but he doesn't know which area I'm going to bomb, right? So I could bomb any of these. And I'm tempted to bomb. Yeah, I mean, I could reach up here and bomb, like, for example, these troops here. Um, that's something to think about. I mean, look, 11. Right now, I could bomb out to here from Chungking. This is clear. I could bomb here from Chungking without even going extended. Hey, not a bad idea. I should bomb here, and then here, and then here. Keep him off his toes. All right, let's do it. Well, I only have one. Okay, so the next step is to see how many of these aircraft I have. 0. So never mind. I can't. All right. What am I looking at? 7 aircraft. Not even 12. Okay. So that's disappointing. Wow. Okay. So I don't know what to say about that. We're in a situation where I can't, at least right now, I don't know how quickly You know what? Let's take a look, and then we'll wrap it up. But let's let's look at this. We get 11 per month. Oh, never mind. We are done building these or supplying them. So whatever we have is all we got. No more. And we do have, it looks like, some. Hey, we have some DC2s. I may need to use those, by the way. We are slowly getting DC3s, one per month, which is, of course, extremely slow. But yeah, we do have plenty of fighters, though. And P-66 fighters, well, these aren't P-66, but these have no bombs. And these have no bombs. Okay, we can't bomb in China. Alright, well anyway, we do have these SB3s, which have a range of 6. And that's it. Range of 6 is not long enough, but I could, let's see, I can have, alright, that's not what I want to see. Let's click this. I can have plenty of groups here, so I could bring several of these SB3 squadrons in and just fly menacing bombing raids. For example, here, the more I change it up, the more he can't. Even if he brings some fighters up here or he has fighters here, he can't cap everything. I don't know what he is capping. Surely he's capping something. But also I've got these guys I could sweep before I go in. Let's do it. Alright, let's do it real quick. Sweep. Well, let's stand down, sweep. Can we do 20,000? I can do 31,000. Let's sweep. I am tempted to do this one because he has some trucks or something in here. Plus, they're the closest. I don't know. Maybe we'll hit this. Alright, we'll sweep that. And then we'll bring the first bomber group, okay? Transfer to Siam. Did I miss? Yeah. Alright. Then we'll say stand down, ground attack here. Set all SB3s. Okay. Sweep, ground attack. And we'll say this might be just out of range. It's extended range. I'd rather not. Next turn, when we bomb, like, say this is clear hex, we'll bring these A29s into it as well. But yeah, so this will be kind of an interesting scenario. We'll see how it plays out. And if there's any even minor successes, we'll tinker with bombing some other things. We'll see. Let's see. What's the status of these guys? They're not bad. Okay, we just need some more aircraft. Only 3 DB3s. All right. So really, we only have, if we have 26, we only have 14 bombers. But hey, that's better than zero. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. Um, we are commencing some interesting operations, for better or for worse, and it's possible I may end up back to where starting point, where I'm up here in the mountains holding, because he does have some sizable units back here. It's possible we're back up here holding until even more reinforcements come, and then we can do another pushback. But for now, we're going to try to do this. We're certainly going to take these guys on and see what comes of that. And then more reinforcements are coming this way. And yeah, and then if we can, we'll consolidate here at Rangoon and then push back, all over here, eastern Burma. All right, thanks for joining me. This has been a long episode, but hope it's worth it and worth it to watch. And I will talk to you next time. We'll discuss October 25. Take care. Bye.